In the teaching on belief, we looked at the underlying meaning of belief, where there was a suggestion of a habit of mind. So with beliefs, they become habits, habits we believe. And many of these beliefs that we hold are not true. We've already seen that. And they were taken on when we were young as children. And they're often hidden. The most powerful ones, the ones that derail us most often, are hidden. And they're very disempowering. And because they're hidden, they're in that 80 to 90% of our icebergs, they're often, they're very difficult to see in ourselves and to talk about them. And often they're associated with feelings of shame. So we cover them up to ourselves, we cover them up to others. And it's very difficult to bring them into the light and work with them. So here are some examples. I am bad. I am invisible. I am powerless. I am unworthy. I'm not smart enough. I'm not beautiful enough. I'm not strong enough. I am different. I am alone. I'm not safe. I'm not loved. That's a really hurtful one. I'm a burden. I am a failure. And some teachers today, I've listed several women teachers at the bottom, are doing a wonderful job at working with these shame-related beliefs and bringing them to light so that we can look at them. And Brene Brown is one, Catherine Woodward Thomas and Claire Zamet, who have developed the feminine power work, Oprah. Fabulous work they're all doing. And we take these on in early childhood. And sometimes we take them on before we even had language. So it's very difficult for us to develop. Remember, in the second chakra, the storehouse of childhood feelings, and it's also the place of relationship with ourselves. If we don't have words, there weren't words, we couldn't speak when these early beliefs were taken on, these early hurts, it becomes even more difficult to identify them. So what can we do to bring these to light, to know that they're there? Well, we've already referred to this in the earlier teachings, and now we're making it very specific. We look at how we feel emotionally in our emotional body, and we look at what's happening in our physical body. Remember George Soros and his backaches? Well, you might have digestive problems that chronically arise when one of these beliefs has taken hold. Your breath may start getting very quick and short. You hyperventilate. You may get very tight and stiff. You may just cower and want to go hide in a corner. Those are all physical body responses. On the emotional level, we may feel all sorts of uncomfortable feelings: anger, frustration, guilt. And so these are clues that there's probably a limiting or false belief at play. So how do we then investigate further? Well, one thing we can do is use a guided reflection type of practice. Get still, ground, connect with your inner container, and ask for help. Have a dialogue with your inner container. Remember, it's in your second chakra and the home of the relationship with yourself. Ask, what is blocking me right now? Ask, why do I feel this discomfort in my gut? Why am I having trouble speaking? Work with a coach or a therapist. It's a wonderful way to get quite surgical and laser-like to ferret these out. And also, when you're in your inner container, you can ask, what do I need to support me right now? And we've already referred to Michael Brown's work and the presence process. It's all about this. He has actually healed himself from a debilitating physical ailment that was locked away in old childhood false beliefs. And so if you feel drawn to that, it's a wonderful process. And now we'll move on to the guided reflection.